We use it to automate tasks so that things are consistent and across the board. We use it to deploy software, deploy agents, just basically automation. Consistency or inconsistency when we're doing installations or configuration on different boxes. It helps us see problems and differences in inconsistency when we have different staff members doing things differently. It helps us implement a sort of sense of control around that. Just for example, when we want to do a deployment of a new software agent or a new piece of code, and it also helps us to offload tasks to junior team members to where we can just, uh, put a series of complicated steps into a playbook, it handed off to an operator level person to coordinate and deploy. Like if it requires an outage or something, they just can focus on coordinating a schedule for doing it, but not on the technical aspects of the task. I saw a demo this morning during the keynote where they talked about using natural language and basically having the playbook write itself. I thought that was awesome, and I thought that's one of the biggest hurdles to being able to leverage Ansible is to learn its syntax, and it can be very picky about the syntax and spacing when you're writing a playbook. So I would say if it wasn't so picky, it would be easier to pick up and learn. I'd say 10. The thing I mentioned earlier where we're constantly dealing with federal regulations or new agents that they want us to install and deploy, and just getting those out in a consistent manner, in a canned installation via playbook is ideal. I'd say positive. It helps us meet our compliance requirements consistently and lets us turn things around faster when we find things that are out of compliance. Because we normally once we develop a playbook, it's there, we pick it back up off the shelf and run the same thing again. We don't have to go through an exercise every time or bring somebody else up to speed. The playbook is already out there, just go run it. I haven't. I can't think of any right now, other than just doing our own home-brewed shell scripts, command line scripts.
And how does this compare?
It's light years ahead, especially with the ability to share credentials without giving the person the actual credentials. You can delegate that within, I guess, what used to be called Ansible Tower, which is now Ansible Automation Platform. It lets you share. I can give you the keys without you being able to see the keys. It's great.
Besides Ansible?
The one I just mentioned, number one, is the ability to delegate access credentials. Other than that, just the core functionality is great. Yes. 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 Yes.